This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
Like you, Harkness. An illiterate alcoholic who's desperate for the spotlight.
Yeah, and Floyd's a deadbeat dad. Sharky's a freak who'll never be a real boy, and I'm... what was it? Oh yeah, I never was too bright. Get some new material, jerk off. You know, Joker used to be real good at hurting people with words. But you, boop. Even when you're evil, you're still too good. You had a good run, Brucey. Flying around Gotham, punching bad guys, cleaning up the streets, causing long-term mental and emotional damage to everyone you knew. It's our turn now. After all we've been through. Oh. Bet you didn't think it'd be me at the end, huh, Bats?
Are we done with your bad stand-up routine?
Almost. But you always gotta end on your best joke. Time for us bad guys to save the world.
I'm just gonna say it. They did the Arkhamverse dirty. This is supposed to be the same Batman who locked up Robin for his own safety because he was infected with the Joker virus and he didn't want him to get hurt. Well, guess what? Turns out the second time he was brainwashed, he did kill Robin, so that didn't matter in the end now, did it?
That's got Robin. Talk about cutting out the middleman.
I mean, how could Rocksteady actively shit on their own most successful franchise? I mean, there was no reason for this game to take place in the Arkhamverse. It almost feels like the only reason it takes place in the Arkhamverse is to actively shit on everyone who played and was passionate about the Arkham games. It literally broke my heart. It ruined my entire night when I saw this. Now, I don't normally get this upset about video games, but I've played through the Arkham series. So I've grown to love and care about these characters. And to see them go out like this is actually painful. Now, I've never hated a game. I've at best not been interested in playing said game. But after seeing this, I can never enjoy the Arkham games the same way again. Every time I play the Arkham games, I will have this in the back of my head. It's like they actively tried to ruin the Arkham games. And for me, they kinda succeeded. Not to mention that this was the last performance by Kevin Conroy. Sadly, Kevin Conroy died on November 10th, 2022, at the age of 66. And the fact that this was his last performance as Batman feels like such a slap in the face. Now, I've been clipping a lot of this audio. I've actually had a hard time talking about this. So here's a little video I edited in honor of the Arkham series and most importantly, Kevin Conroy.
Alfred! Alfred! Alfred, you can't.
Don't add me to the weight you carry. enemy to us.
Every aspect of Batman is challenged. Every aspect of his identity is challenged. He's being ripped apart, and he's fighting for his identity. For me as an actor, it was a blast to get to flex those muscles.
I've been doing this role for 30 years, which is pretty crazy for an acting job. The amazing thing about playing this character for so long, you know, aside from playing Batman, I mean, that dark, brooding, complicated, damaged man.
Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
That actually is pretty funny.
And aside from all the great actors that I've gotten to work with, I didn't anticipate when I started how passionate people are about Batman. There's a really unique connection there. Because it's not like that for Superman or Wonder Woman or The Flash. It's different with Batman. And I think the reason is that because of all the superheroes, he's the only one who's actually not a superhero. There's nothing supernatural about Batman. You know what I mean? He can't fly, he can't see through walls. He's a man. He's a human being. He's more like a detective. But not only is he human, he's a very flawed human. And he knows he's flawed. He's been damaged by life. And we all get damaged by life. So it makes Batman that much more relatable because he's so much like us in a way. What distinguishes him is that no matter what life throws at him, no matter what crisis or challenge or failure, he never lets it crush him. He never lets it make him angry or bitter.
I never asked. What's the big secret? Who is the big bad bat? His name. Tell me. Of course, sir.
He takes that pain that life throws at him and he turns it into something positive.
You did this to me. I'm sorry. It's not too late. We can fix this together.
And he gives it back to the world as love. Because his whole mission is to leave the world better than he found it. And it's the nobility of that mission. That's what we admire so much about him. But that's something we can all aspire to in our lives. You don't have to have superpowers to want to give to the people in your life, to want to leave the world a better place. All you have to do is care enough to try. Care enough to want to. And everybody faces challenges in life. Everybody faces disappointment, crisis, failure at something, at some time, because we're human. And we all need help at one time or another. Everybody on this planet stumbles at one time or another. But that's not what defines us. What defines us is how we get back up. You have no control over what fate throws at you. You don't know what's coming tomorrow or next month. Life throws curveballs at everybody. But what you do have control over is how you react. You can let them crush you and make you bitter. Or you can learn from them and take that knowledge and get back into life. And I tell you, when you face those challenges, you realize really quickly what's truly important.
I am the Knight. I am Batman!
Saving skills, baby fucking skill, saving fucking skill, you know.